Welcome to the Mississippi Gulf Coast. My name is Bill Anderson. I'm one of the owners of the Markham townhome that you're staying in. It's my pleasure on behalf of the other owner and our property management team to thank you for coming by and staying in our property. Please take time to read over this. I'm not going to go into this now except to say that Christy Logan is your host, and if you need anything during this stay, please call her. And if you cannot give us a 5-star rating, we'd like to know why. So please talk to Christy about this, and we hope you enjoy your stay. Here are some photographs that I have taken. I thought maybe would be interest to you. This is Old Fort Bayou, which is located east of you. This is part of the Mississippi that many tourists don't see while they're here. This is a footprint in some of the most beautiful sand on the beach. There are miles and miles of beaches just like this in southern Mississippi. Clean. They're manicured periodically by the cities. This is a park about 40 miles north of you. It's a beautiful area. It's fresh water. There are a variety of birds and animals that live here. It's just another part of Mississippi that many people don't see. Of course, you do see this with our friendly birds. Many kinds of birds on the beach, including some endangered species. The water in the Gulf is shallow most of the time, which is great for people who have children because they can walk out a long way and the water is up to their knees or up to their waist, even further out. So this is a terrific beach, nice warm water most of the year. This is another picture of Old Fort Bayou looking east, just to show you again some of the scenery in the Gulf Coast area. This is our favorite Biloxi West Beach boardwalk that was constructed not long ago. It's a nice walk along the beach if you choose not to walk in the sand, and then there are some great restaurants that are along the boardwalk that are high up, and you can sit up there and have a drink or eat and enjoy the view. This is the Biloxi Bridge from Ocean Springs. I'm actually standing at Fort Maurepas Park. This is where the French first landed in 1699, the earliest colony in the United States. We're looking towards the Golden Nugget Casino here. This bridge was completely destroyed during Katrina and rebuilt after that. One thing you'll notice here are the live oak trees. These are relatively young trees along the roads. People have planted them along the roads here for hundreds of years. There are some beautiful live oak trees that are enormous trees that are many, many, many hundreds of years old here. This is one of my favorite homes. This is located near the beach. It's relatively new, having been rebuilt after Katrina, but it shows the style of housing in this area. Some people that come to visit us may be interested in moving here at some point, so we'd like you to see the type of housing that's available, and of course surrounded by live oak trees. This is one of our many harbors, small craft harbors, and all of the harbors here that accommodate small craft also have fishing boats. You can see one or two of the masts there on the right. This is another one of our uncrowded beaches. This is looking west from Ocean Springs. Another beautiful beach scene. There are barrier islands out there for you to see if you would like to boat out. You can actually take a trip out to one of the islands that has a fort on it. This is one of the popular restaurants here. I like this scene because of the artwork on the walls that indicate the different types of food that are popular here along the Gulf Coast. you can't leave here without having oysters or a po' boy at the very least. And of course, their seafood gumbo is terrific almost anywhere that you go. This is another restaurant. This one's called Captain Al's. You can see all the fish hanging from here. It's a fun place to go, and the food is great here. This is another restaurant along the beach. I just wanted you to see some of the popular beers and our Biloxi Blonde homegrown beer here. As I mentioned about the live oak trees, this is one that's very large with the Spanish moss hanging down. This is a street that happens to be in Old Ocean Springs that is completely covered with trees all the way down that you drive under like a canopy. You don't see these almost anywhere else but the deep south. And again, another picture of our terrific beaches. No matter what time of the day you go out there, they look great. We'd like to thank you for coming and visiting us, and as I mentioned earlier, if there's anything that we can do to make your stay more pleasant, please let us know. We'd like to have that 5-star rating from you, and we'd like to have you back again. Please go to our website, which is gulfcoastpm.com, and you can reserve there without having to pay the extra fees that are charged on the internet. Again, thank you very much, and don't hesitate to contact us if you need anything at all.